Hello, this is just a quick review for FIFA 17 for the PS4. It's only just came out today, so it's Thursday the 29th. So I've basically just came home, had a few hours on it, and then I thought I'd just do a review of what I thought. I was really looking forward to this because I played the demo that came out not long ago and I thought it was class. I'm not really a big football person, especially not playing on the FIFA, because my friends used to hammer it and it just put me off it because we would sit there for hours and hours just watching people play football. It just done my head in. But I love the way this game is at the moment. Like, I love the new Frostbite engine, and this is the footage now is the story mode, the journey where you're Alex Hunter, and you start off as a little kid, like under 11s cup final, and you've got to score a penalty. Um, so it's just one of those things like NBA 2K17 or the Spike Lee one, NBA Spike Lee joint thing. That had the same kind of thing where it was like a story mode. You invested in the character and it made it better as a one player. But it's the first time FIFA has ever had a one player mode, so that's class that. And this is the Alex Hunter, because Newcastle United are in the first division now, so we're not in the Premier, so we can't play. I can't have Alex Hunter playing for him, which is a bit of a bastard. So I just picked Sunderland because it was the next northeast team, even though I absolutely hate them. I thought I'd rather be them than Middlesbrough. So I'm playing against fucking Real Madrid here. Um, and I love the way that it passes and shoots and the graphics, but I'm finding it hard to win the balls in the air. I'm finding it rock hard, and like when you're juggling, see when you're fighting for position like that, I was finding it hard. I mean, it's either Alex Hunter because um, he's got lots of strength, so he can like bully them out the way. But for the majority of the time, I can't seem to win the ball in the air. So I like that in a way, because it's challenging. Um, and I've turned all the assists off, so me shooting, me passing, and everything's all on manual. So that makes it harder as well, because it just makes it more challenging. I'm playing on professional because I'm not as good. Like I say, I haven't played FIFA. I think FIFA 14 or FIFA 15 was the last game I got, and I only got it because it was like £2 or something. It was cheap as fuck, so I went and bought it. Um, but I'm really enjoying this new version of it. There's new like little features, and like I say, the dribbling, the defending, and shit like that. You see at the top how it says nice passing, and I've got a score of 7.9. It happens throughout the game if I'm playing as the full team here, or you can play just as the one player, like Alex Hunter. You can play just as him, which is harder, I think, because you spend most of the game just fucking running around the pitch trying to stay in position. It's shit. I'd much rather have the whole control of the team, and then I can work the runs and shit like that. Um, so I'm enjoying that side of it. I thought it was really good how you play eventually for any Premier League side, so you can pick, and then you've got to do training. You've got to go to your training days. You've got to finish in the top 10. So there's like objectives, and I've picked like a managing career mode. I hit the post there as well. Managing career mode, and it's good because you've got objectives now. You've got to sell so many shirts. You've got to, get your club popularity up. You have to sign, say, 3 people from the youth team and have them on the first team, or you can have them on the subs. Um, you've got to there's things to work towards. It's not just like monotonous, just playing matches over and over and again when you're doing like a career mode. Because I've started a career mode with Newcastle, and what's another good thing is what I like. Is that when like I say, I've played FIFA before, so I was doing quite good because I'd done about 6 or 7 seasons on FIFA with Newcastle, so I had loads of belter players, had loads of class stats and that, and all my money from my catalogue and my level is all transferred over. So as soon as I've installed it, I had like loads of coins to spend, and I was unlocked up to level 32 or something. Only goes up to 48. So I've unlocked a lot of things. So that's why um, in my next bit of footage, you'll see in a second, Newcastle are wearing the retro strip because I've just been through the catalogue and unlocked all the historical strips and shit like that. But like you say, so you get shit to do. I had to take possession 3 times, but that's winning it in the air, and I cannot do that at the moment. You got to win the match and get a certain like average grade point average score, so that's quite good as well. But like I say, you've got objectives to do. There's this kind of shit where you see other people getting interviewed, and you've got to give answers. You get 3 answers to pick from: balanced, fiery, or cool. I'm just picking fiery every single time, and then I'm going to play it again and do the other option and do it again and do another option. There, this is the Newcastle match where I've got the retro strip on, and this is in my saved career, and I've created Paul Gascoigne. um, so I've got 2 games on the go. I've got the Journey, which is the Alex Hunter thing, and then I've got my own managing career, which is good because you do get bored with playing the same team all the time. And there's nothing stopping you from creating a whole new save game. Um, but it just helps if you can just change it up every once in a while. And like I say, I like the new training matches. You can you actually have to train, and as a managing career mode, you can pick what members of your team um, you want to, like the members of your squad, you can pick which ones that you want to train, and then you can even target specific attributes which they need to work on, which is really good because now if you've got a shit person on your team and you have to keep playing them, or you haven't got enough squad members so you can't keep them on the bench all the time or whatever, you can just keep hiring them into training, and you don't even, I mean, you can play them yourself and you can do all the training yourself, which is just like, when the game's loading in and you've got those like little mini games at the beginning where you're waiting for it to load and you're taking corners or something. Well, you do those yourself and you can earn the score. Obviously, if you're good at the game, you'll get a better score every time. But you can also simulate them. So that's good, and you can have up to 5 people training at one time. So, like I say, they've really thought about the different aspects of how, it can make it better as a manager. It's not just simply you're the manager and you can do the formations and the strategy and the tactics and shit. Now it's a lot deeper. You can even pick what your manager looks like at the beginning. There's a few avatars. There's about 10 or 12 avatars to pick from. So you can choose that. You can choose whether he's wearing a suit or a tracksuit or whatever. So they have went into a more, like they took a leaf out of NBA's book, where you're getting more involved. Like you see the storyline at the beginning. You start off as a little kid, then you get picked. You get scouted, you and your best mate, and then you go ahead and you just become rivals in the Premiership, and the story unfolds. But you get to see his mum and his granddad, and like you have to sit through scenes. That's the only thing I hate about most games, is that I haven't got the option to skip, because it's shit having to sit and watch like a 5-minute cutscene. But you've got to choose options to say stuff, so it's worth watching them. But if you like FIFA, obviously you don't need to be told about this if you like football, but just go out and get it, or at least download the demo, because it's a really good game. So that's it. See you later.